Okay, so in this video, I will teach you how to check the touching point of the burr in the proper way. So for fat burr that can be used in the 83A, actually there are many types of burr, including those at 80 millimeters and also like 83 millimeters. So how can we check the touching point of this burr? So this time I will use the core burr 18 millimeters as an example. So firstly, turn on the grinder, and then you can see right now it is in almost the highest speed. So every time we try to test the touching point or locate the touching point of the burr, it's better to load down the speed to around 200. Okay. So the next things we have to do is to move the corner in the clockwise direction until you hear some kind of chopping sound. This may not be well recorded. The sound may not be well recorded in the video. At least you have to turn this as low as possible to around 200 to prevent in case when the two burrs are touching to prevent any damages to the coating and to the burr. So we move until sometimes you may hear the sound when you like moving the cooler, and then the sound disappears even when you turn it a bit more in the clockwise direction. That means it's not the true touching position. How come this kind of sound you may hear this kind of sound when you like moving the cooler? Because the cooler actually is there's some gap between the feet of the cooler. So every time even you like touching it in different direction, you may have already exerted some kind of force to the upper burr and then weight a little bit more down. So sometimes when you use moving the cooler, and it will actually move the upper burr a little bit more. And in this case, when you keep turning clockwise, it will like moving it to the normal position and the sound just go, but that's not actually the burr touching position, but we can keep going, and now we can hear the touching sound. So how can we ensure this is the true burr touching position? You can try to move the cooler in both clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Clockwise direction can hear the sounds, and the anti-clockwise direction you can no longer hear the sound. So you can keep it move to the clockwise direction a little bit further and a little back. So if the touching, chopping sound is still occurring, then that should be true burr touching position. Keep moving it further so the sound can disappear until you move it into the anti-clockwise direction. So that's will be the true burr touching point. Okay, so actually this touching point may change a little bit even after you change or swap the burr, because actually when you like moving it a little bit, pushing the cooler a little bit like this, you can hear a little sound. It is because the backlash of the feet of the cooler. So that's normal, and this actually won't really affect the touching point that much. Okay, so it's just like less than 1 click on the marking. Okay, so a little bit the size gone. actually the touching point is still there. Okay, so that's how we determine the touching point. And once we determine touching point, actually you can just make it faster. And then you can still check again. That's the touching point. And we are just fine. Here is the low speed. And sometimes there's some kind of other sounds. It's very similar to the chopping sounds. But this the pitch of this sound is a little lower. It is mainly due to the two wrapper of the lower burr. Sometimes they may touch the upper, the wrapper, not the burr actually touching. It's the wrapper that's touching the upper burr and creating some kind of sound. But that's absolutely normal, and it will not damage or hurt the burr or the burr cable. So this is absolutely safe. So here I just showed you how to find the true touching position of the fat burr. Using this method, you can really find the true touching point of the fat burr.